exactly.
G'day everyone, welcome to our review of round 6 of the NRL. We've just watched a fabulous game here. Not such a great game, but a great contest between the Rabbitohs and the Cowboys. And I'm with Dan Ginnane from Triple M. And Dan, not a great game of footy, but I'll tell you what, the Rabbitohs got home.
I enjoyed it. It was very competitive. Being down on the sideline, you felt how hot it was and you knew that mistakes were going to come into it towards the end. It was very competitive. Both sides can look at that game and go, well, South won the game, obviously. Had they lost, they've gone, gee, we could have won it. And the Cowboys will be thinking the same. Well done to all the people who tipped South, because I know there weren't many of them, Jimmy.
No, there weren't many. Injuries to the Cowboys made it difficult for them, but they played, didn't play smart, but they played strong, the Rabbitohs, and they hung on for that one. They've got the Warriors next week. That's going to be a tough one, but the tougher one is the Cowboys up here against the unbeaten Manly side on Saturday.
Well, we all know about the Monday night curse, 1 from 9 for teams backing up, and the Cowboys. It won't be easy because we know now they've got Fayumu out. Of course, O'Donnell is gone. Ashley Graham out of it. Carl Webb not back.
Gone, yeah.
I would think it's a rarity. Manly might start that game as favourites.
Well, let's look at Manly, undefeated as we said in the Melbourne Storm. Now, for my mind, the Melbourne Storm are still playing in about second gear. Sometimes they click it into third gear, but Manly, on the other hand, are defending superbly. Best defence in the competition. 52
points in 6 weeks. Look, you can look at the draw and you can see who they've beaten, and you can go, okay, they haven't beaten anyone of note yet. Who have they beaten? They've beaten the Tigers.
Canberra.
They've beaten Canberra. They've beaten the Roosters. There's one other weak team they've beaten. But all they can do is what they're doing. Gold Coast as well. They're going well. They're going very well. They're going, the Ben Kennedy factor was the big question in the off-season. Well, touch wood, they seem to be answering that pretty well.
Yeah, Brett Stewart playing some great footy, and Brent Kite, who I think has been outstanding. Melbourne, on the other hand, as we said, the effort of Cameron Smith, and I know it's the same for a number of players. Willie Mason did it, Andrew Ryan did it, etc. But Cameron Smith, less than 24 hours after that test match, to play the role that he did on Saturday was exceptional.
It's amazing how many of the test players came back and had starring roles. Azatazi tonight was very good. Willie Mason, of course. Carmichael Hunt for Brisbane. It's that back. I mean, they're champions, aren't they?
Yes.
Backing up 1-2 days after a game. They're just phenomenal athletes. Who are you going to tip? Melbourne versus Brisbane. I know you got your preview show in a couple of days. Melbourne, Brisbane, the grand final rematch up there. I kind of like Brisbane.
I'll reserve judgment at this moment. You'll have to watch the preview show, as Dan Ginnane pointed out. Let's go to the Footy Tips TV tipping competition, the celebrity tipping competition. Well done to Aaron O'Brien, Alison Broadbent, Craig Alexander, Senator John Faulkner, Craig Tugger-Coleman, Phil Clark. All got 5 points. If the Cowboys had won tonight, they'd have all got 6 points and got the perfect round. They haven't. So the perfect round is still up for grabs next week. That'll be round 7. And we start with that fantastic game, the grand final.
Rematch. It's not a replay. Everyone calls it a replay.
It's not a replay.
They put a videotape in if it was a replay. It's a rematch.
That's right. Otherwise, the score would be 17 points or 15 points to 8.
15-8, yeah.
The Broncos, yeah. Interesting, but we'll wait till then. Until that time, see you later.
See you later.